So you're watching this video because you have got a batch of or a brand of resin, hopefully Apex resins, but any type of resin, and your hardener is particularly yellow and you're a bit worried about whether to use it or not. So let me explain to you why your hardener might be yellow and what you can do about it. Don't give up on it, it's absolutely fine. I am almost 100% certain of it. So the reasons for yellow hardener is simply because your batch of resin and hardener has been sat still for a long time. So ironically, the yellowness in your hardener is caused by the UV stabilizers, oxidization, or simply not being used, and everything, all the properties have settled. So a little bit of science. Your resin is very important, but it is actually the hardener that contains all the magic, all the properties that you really need to care for, all the things that keep your pieces staying nice and clear, crystal clarity, all of that. So if your hardener has been sat on the shelf or sat somewhere where it's gotten cold, or has gone through some sort of extreme temperature, maybe it's been in the shed, in the conservatory over winter, maybe it's got itself really hot, you will notice that the bottle looks a little bit more yellow. Now it only happens in the hardeners. You probably can't see it here, but it's always going to be a little bit yellow. That's the UV stabilizers. In fact, we want it to be a little bit yellow. Without that, you're not going to have an exceptional cure and a piece that's going to stand the test of time. So ironically, it is down to the UV stabilizers turning a bit yellow, but they need to do their job. If you've left the lid off of it for a long time and the air has got to your hardener, that too can cause it to happen and can escalate the yellowing really quickly. And a bit like many mediums in the arts and crafts world, it's down to oxidization. So always, when not in use, put those lids back on. Make sure you put the right lid on the right bottle too. And the third thing also is expiry date. If you have left your resin for a few years past the expiry date, you're going to find that it probably looks really yellow. It's still worth a shot trying to use it. Mix it up with the resin and you should notice that the clarity restores. As soon as those UV properties and the other properties in the resin and hardeners are mixed together, the clarity will be restored, especially with the Apex resins. There you go, hope that helps.